coffee. I've got Liberty scraps in bags. I've got a pair of blue plain jeans upstairs on my bed, laying out ready, which my cat Holly has just fallen asleep on. And yeah, I'm going to play with the fabric and decorate, embellish my jeans somehow. Not quite sure exactly how yet, but I'm going to see what creativity takes over and see what happens. So if you're interested to see the final result, then stay with me. I have had a little ruffle through the fabric and I've decided to use, I've got a little piece of this for the centre and some of this for the outside, and I'm going to make a hexagon flower, but I think I might make it a bit bigger than the normal standard flower and put some around the outside as well. And I've got some of this green, which I'm going to use for that, I think. I've got my little cardboard hexy shapes, which I'm going to use here. And I've got one there. I bought those ones, but here's one I made myself, which says mindfulness, to remind me to be mindful when I'm making, which I'm not always, sometimes in a mad rush to get to the end. But yeah, so I'm going to make, cover them, glue them, and then I can start stitching them together. Okay, so I think this is the layout I'm going to go for. I'm going to kind of fold it around the leg, maybe on the inside. I might do it on the outside. I haven't decided, but I like with the green around the outside as well, just a few extra pieces. I've laid this one here, but I'm not keen on that there. I don't think I'm going to use that one, so I'm probably going to make another one for up there. Not that one that was the pre-made one anyway. Yeah, so now I've got to sew them together. I've laid out all the fabric on the jeans and the little hexies, and I'm quite happy with the result and the colour and everything. I've got this one as well, but I don't think I'm going to add that. I was kind of playing around with it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use that one now. And I've used Hexiform, which I'm not really sure if they're washable. I'm sure they are, but I don't know. I think I'll stick to the ones I've got at the moment, and I think it will lay a bit nicer and a bit flatter on the jeans anyway, because where I've placed them, I kind of want them to go around the leg. So I'm going to stitch a little bit, and then I'm going to go have a little bit of a break and walk to the shop and get myself a cake as a treat for all this stitching and creativity. So they're all sewn together, and I'm really happy with the pattern and how it's come together and my stitches and everything. And even though I did it quite quickly, they're very neat. So my next stage is to try and work out how I'm going to actually get them on the jeans and stitch them on the jeans. But first I need to take the cardboard out, so I'm gonna do that next. And a lot of ironing. Keep the edge bits nice and neat. I'm back. I'm gonna show you the finished jeans, and I've got a top tip for stitching on jeans. If you are embellishing on jeans, whatever you are adding, get yourself a free Lidl magazine or any other magazine type thing. Pop it in the leg. So it's in between. So you've got back of jeans, front of jeans, magazine in the middle, and then when you are imagine this is what you're sewing on. When you are sewing, you can lay, whoops, blown away. When you are sewing, you can happily stitch, and if you're not going to go through the back of the jeans because they're too long to put your hand in. You kind of can, but it's hard, and then everything gets wrinkly. You can kind of keep it flat. Stitch, 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 stitch. You might get a little bit caught in the paper, but I found it fine. I think once it went through the paper a little tiny bit, but that just pulled off anyway because you can have the paper on the inside, and it saves you stitching the legs together, because otherwise they're not going to be very wearable, are they? If the legs stitched together, that would be a bit of an embellishment fail. But these aren't an embellishment fail. I'm really pleased with these. I can't wait to show you. And it was a quick thing to do, and I've never done anything like this before on clothes, so this was quite enjoyable and interesting, and just a little bit different, and something nice to do with the Liberty other than making bags and things. So something a bit different. So here are the finished jeans. You can see how far I've gone down the leg. Just wrapped them around the inside a little tiny bit. I like them because they're not too much. They're just a little bit. I think I can wear those and not feel like they're too. Do you know what I mean by too much, don't you? Too much, not too much. They're just more of a subtle kind of embellishment. And I love them, and I can't wait to wear them, and I hope they wash okay. I'm glad I didn't use this one because I love how this lays flat on here. Also, what I did do is when I laid this all out, took the papers out and ironed it, and I laid them on here, I did use a little piece of fabric glue just in a couple of places, just to keep it in the right place, because I wanted it to lay completely flat on the fabric. So that's a bit of a tip as well. I'm not sure if you'd use any other glue, but the fabric glue I used, which I normally use for paper piecing anyway, was fine. Hasn't left any marks or anything. You can't tell it was there. I didn't put loads on, just a little bit, just to keep those little edge bits in place. And also because I'd used hexagons on the outside, there was a lot of fabric not joined, whereas had I have just done a normal hexagon, it would have been, you'd only had that little point once you take the papers off, but obviously you've got nearly a whole hexagon there kind of flapping about. So they're the bits I kind of just put a tad of glue on, but said only a little bit, held it in place, and it was fine, and then just did a little stitch all around the outside, and I'm so happy. I can't wait to wear them. And I think they look nice in the summer with a little like a little blouse or a little vintagey top, and also in the winter with a nice jumper, or they even go with my outfit, don't they? Let's just imagine I'm wearing them. I'll try them on and do a little bit of a fashion show in a moment. I don't normally video myself wearing things, and don't know how to do that, getting my whole body in, but I'll have a go, or I'll get Neil to record me wearing them if anybody's interested. So anyway, that's my little make along, jeans along, decorate jeans along for today. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.